Okay, so the very first thing that I want you to do for solving proportions is copy down these notes in your notebook. So go ahead and pause the video right now and get these written down. Now I'm going to show you how to solve a proportion using those 3 steps. So the very first thing it says to do is to cross multiply. Okay? So remember that a proportion is only when 2 fractions are equal. So what's going to happen is we actually have an equation here. So what we want to do is we want to create another equation. Okay? So we're going to multiply across. So we're actually going to take p times 2 equal to 8 times 13. It really does not matter what order you do these in. You could say 2 times p equals 13 times 8. Doesn't really matter. It all means the same thing. All that matters is that you multiply the numbers that are opposite of each other when you make this x in the middle for the cross product. Okay? So when we write equations, when we have a variable times a number, we actually write it like this, 2p. Okay? Now what I want to do is I want to show you how to use the calculator. Okay? So when you turn on this new calculator, the Inspire, you want to start off by always clicking the home page. Okay? So you're going to click on the home page, and then you're going to see all of these different things. And the only thing that I want you to concentrate on right now is calculate and graph. And what we're going to work on today is using calculate. So it should be highlighted, and if I just click enter, it's going to pop up a regular calculator window that I can use. So now I can just type in 8 times 13, enter, and that'll give me the answer right next to it. It'll show the problem and the answer right next to it underneath the same line. So my answer is 104. Okay, so coming over here, I'm going to write down 104. Oops. Okay, now I have an equation. And my last step is going to be to divide to solve. So whatever number is with the variable is the number I'm going to divide by. So you could leave it as a fraction, 104 over 2, but since this is divisible, I'm going to divide it, and I would get 104, and actually in your calculator you can just type divide by 2, and it'll take the answer divided by 2. Okay, and enter. That'll give me 52. So that means that p equals 52. Let's check and make sure I did my work correctly. All right, looks like I did. Now let's say that you got something like this. Let's say that you had a proportion and it left you with something like x equals, I don't know, 53 over 3. Okay, so you could leave this as a fraction, but your other option would be to come over here on your calculator and do 53 divided by 3 equals, and then it's going to give you the fraction back. So I want to teach you on your calculator how to change this to a decimal. So if you're wanting to change this to a decimal, what you're going to do is you're going to use the menu. The menu is really important here because it houses all the different functions you're going to want to use on your calculator. So to change a fraction into a decimal, I'm going to click menu, and we're working with a number. And then the very top option is convert to decimal. So click on that, and it's going to say answer to decimal. Click enter, and it'll give me my answer as a decimal. So that would be 17.6 repeating. Okay? So now what I would like you to do is I would like you to work through the practice problems, and please make sure that you leave this window or this with the video up so that the next person can just restart it from the beginning.